reported. So there are so many things as women that we keep to ourselves. It's not because, and this person knew I was married. But the truth is they don't care. And that's even more painful. You know,
Why do you think the men don't care?
because they just want to have fun. It's not as if they love you. It's not as if they have any feelings for you. They just believe they've gotten to a certain level in life where they can just choose to do whatever they like. That's the way I say it. And
And
anybody
do
can
you
be a
think
victim.
if she had given in to the demand, even though it's still termed as allegedly, but there's a, from my opinion, there is a level of truth in her claim. Do you think if she has given to the demand, she will have that boldness to come up and be speaking?
No, nobody will give in and have that boldness to still speak. I don't think so. You know, when these things happen, some level of frustration sets in. You know, you want something and you'll never be given just because you have said no to a request. You understand? If she had said yes, we wouldn't have heard all this. Everything would have just died down within them. You understand what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because she said she actually lost it, and I can
Hmm.
understand where the frustration would drive her to lost it on the floor.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Yeah.
have criticized her. Oh, she's
Yeah.
that, she's this, she's this. But I won't, because I understand where
Hmm.
she
It
is
happens.
coming from.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. So let's move away from there. No, before we move away from there, what would
Hmm.
be your advice to women or ladies who are going through because let's face the fact, it
Yeah.
happens every day,
Yeah.
and
It
the
does.
culture, because there is no
Mm-hmm.
proper there is law, but no proper accountability in the country. You can't even,
Mm-hmm.
when you come out to say such things, you are seen as a bad person. The lady is seen as a
Yeah.
bad person.
Yeah.
But what advice will you give to women or ladies who are going through this going through this ordeal at this very moment?
Yeah, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot, and it depends on individual situations. There are some people that are breadwinners of their families. They might not be able to say no because they know that if they say no, the whole family is in shambles.
Oh,
You understand what I
hold
mean?
on 1 second. Hold on
Yeah,
1 second.
yeah,
You said you mean there are some women who are
mm,
breadwinners of the family,
yeah,
and saying no is
yeah,
not an option.
exactly. That's why I said it depends on individual situation. If you want to say no, it's always good to work in an environment where your rights are being protected. Like I
But
said,
the context we're talking about is in the
yeah,
context of in Nigeria, where
yeah.
women rights are not being protected nor
No, there
recognized.
are some organization you work with that your rights are being protected. I'm lucky to work in one of those organizations. If I had been pressurized more based on my own personal experience, at some point, I had an evidence. I had a recorded voice note because I was thinking it would get to a level where, I might not, that I needed to defend myself. And, when you are talking about defending yourself, we're talking about evidence here.
Yeah.
So I was
So
already trying
what
to
you're
get my evidence
suggesting
to
is,
say,
or what you're saying is, any woman, or suggesting any woman who finds herself in that situation
yeah,
should at that point start to gather evidence.
I'm telling you, that's the truth. God, because that is the only thing that will make people believe you. Do everything you need to do to get people convinced that this actually happened. If it's going to take you going to them, setting up a recording device and all of that, trying to record the conversation and all of that, just do what you need to do because at the end of the day, you need to protect yourself. You don't want to do this and somebody wants you to do it. So in order for your case to be genuine, in order for people not, because in Nigeria we are quick to say, oh, she's just looking for attention, or
Yeah, that's
oh,
what most
maybe,
people are saying. She's looking for attention. In fact,
yeah,
there's a video I would have played where the
yeah.
media publicity of the
It's
Senate
so
said
sad,
it's because she's
honestly.
beautiful. That's why she's having that
It's
problem.
so sad. Beautiful people are prone to all this. Yeah, because everywhere you go to, people just see you and say, oh, beautiful. And even if you're a grandmother, they still want to. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
really crazy, honestly.
So, for the viewers, the advice is when
Mm,
you're going through this situation, gather as much evidence as
yeah,
possible. It's a
yeah,
way of trying to clean up the society because,
yeah.
in order for you not to be seen as a liar.